News once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing and subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gospel TV. It's a lovely, lovely Tuesday evening, and we are actually telling you all of these things from our studio right here in the city of Lagos. Thank you so much, guys, for everything that you do for us. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Today on the news, we've got Wizkid. Yes, there's also Fireboy DML. There's Runtown, and there's the Odogu himself, Burna Boy, who is actually holding tight at the moment. Now we move on first and foremost to the one and only Fireboy DML, who is actually not. This is actually not a very good news because, of course, we know Fireboy just dropped his fourth studio album, Adedamala, and everyone expected that album to actually do really well. Anyways, the album is doing well actually, but this is the week where people decide whether an album gets into the Billboard top 200 albums, 200 what albums chart and everything. But right now, Fireboy DML, we can tell you, did not make the Billboard list right now. It is actually a very sad one because Fireboy DML Adedamola has not debuted on the Billboard chart. The Billboard World Album chart, nope. Billboard 200, nope. Nothing at all for Fireboy DML on this particular one. Ashake's Lungu Boy is still there, spending about 4 weeks. Rema 108 weeks there. Thames as well, still on the Billboard World Albums chart. There's Tyler as well, still there. And of course, we know a couple more artists are still there as well right now. But Adedamola by Fireboy DML has failed to make the cut at this time, and it is not a good one at all. Everyone has been lamenting about that one, thinking Adedamola was going to make it first time this week on the Billboard World Albums chart. But right now, guys, I can tell you officially, or we can tell you officially, that Fireboy DML's Adedamola did not make the Billboard World Albums chart or the Billboard 200. That is not a really good one. Anyways, the Fireboy DML talking to Chinasa Anukan on guest on the seat is taken and everything. This particular podcast talked about the fact that there's so many people that call Wizkid their goat, so many people call Davido their goat and everything. But for me, the only goat that I know is Olamide. Olamide is my only goat. That is what Fireboy DML is saying at this time, saying Olamide is my only goat. Basically saying, you know what, guys, I do not care about every other person. I respect them because we all know how Fireboy DML actually reversed Olamide, reversed Wande Cole, how he loves Wande Cole so much, how he's talked about Wande Cole's sound being something that has been his own, imprint and everything for his music. But right now he's saying, you know what, even at that, Wande Cole is not. Olamide is the only goat I know, and I will stick with that everly. That is what Fireboy DML is saying at this time. Of course, shout out to Fireboy DML saying he can make Eba at 3 a.m. is pure pleasure for him. Of course, we know everyone loves food, but how can someone says waking up at 3 o'clock in the midnight, yes, to do Eba is what gives him pleasure. Now, a lot of people actually believe that one, and while a lot of people are saying, no, this is not true and everything, Fireboy DML has come and said, guys, you know what? That is my stand. That is what I love to do. This is who I am, and you have to accept me for it. I love waking up at 3 a.m. making Eba. At 3 a.m. is pure pleasure for me. Now, that is one major revelation about Fireboy DML that we all need to know and that we've got to know right now. Anyways, the albums, like we said on the Billboard World Albums chart, we told you earlier, we've got Tyler at number 5, 24 weeks right now, and we've got 6, at number 6, Born in the World by Thames, 13 weeks. Number 8, we've got Lungu Boy Ashake Music, of course, 4 weeks, and number 12, Raves and Roses, Rema 108 weeks, and of course the last African album right there is at number 13, The Year I Turned 21. Arya Star spending a total of 14 weeks right now there, and you wonder why exactly, how did Fireboy miss out on this particular thing? Really amazing album for Fireboy DML. And of course, he got to miss out on that particular one. Of course, we know how lovely, that is. Of course, shout out to SARS as well, who is dropping Protect SARS by all cost on, the 20th, of September. Really amazing stuff coming from SARS very soon. Of course, we move on right now to the one and only Wizkid, who is actually talking tough at the moment. Of course, we know how Wizkid himself has not, actually spoken at all about the whole car saga and everything. Wizkid has been talking tough, before now with Davido. He's been talking your papa, your mama, and everything. Wizkid, we know, comes to social media, abuses people's fathers these days and their mothers, and just goes away, causes a couple of social media trouble, and just move. But right now, just some days ago, a particular social media enthusiast, a particular social media blogger, came out to say Wizkid Ferrari you're seeing on this screen right now was actually gotten on credit allegedly by it was saying that allegedly and everything. A lot of people have been talking. Even Wizkid's PA has come out to debunk the news and all of that. And Wizkid's car dealer has found it very important right now to come out to say, guys, this is not true. It is not true at all. We love Wizkid. Wizkid is our client. He's come out to buy this thing, and we will not take any of this at all from anyone trying to tarnish the image of Starboy. Definitely, this is what this person has to say. Of course, Polanco Autos have said our attention has been drawn to news circulating on social media regarding that one of our valued customers, Mr. Ayo Balogun, also known as Wizkid, either purchased the Ferrari SF90 Stradale on credit or rented it from us. He said, we wish to clarify that Mr. Ayo Balogun did not get this vehicle, and that he paid, for the full purchase price. He is not indebted to us in any way. We kindly ask the general public to disregard any information suggesting otherwise. Signed, management, Polanco Exotic Cars. That is what the dealer has come out to say. Wizkid is not owing anybody for Ferrari. He actually bought the Ferrari in full right now. And guys, that maybe puts everything to rest right now. And I got a couple of, I saw a couple of comments from Davido fans saying, no, Davido 30 BG woke everything up. 30 BG wanted to drag it. It's been a lot, of comments from Davido fans, or a lot of Davido fans actually, responding to that one, saying, no, it's a lie and everything. You should show receipt of Wizkid paying and all of those things. And it's just been a lot of gbas back and forth ever since then. And it's actually a mess right now out there on social media. Everyone is saying Wizkid did not buy this in on credit, including the dealer. But 30 BG fans are saying, no, he bought it. You show us receipt that he did not buy it on credit. Until we see it, we will not believe you, and will continue dragging Starboy himself on this particular one. It's a mess, guys. It's a mess right there. And of course, we can just say, let everybody just chill and go and warm Eba at this time. Because really, maybe Eba is a solution for everyone, to get a hold of this thing. But yeah, the Ferrari thing has been causing a lot of trouble ever since, and it's actually, not a good one. Now we move on to Burna Boy, who is actually on a war tour spree right now, doing a lot of war tour with his family, with his mother, his manager, with his sisters, his stylist, and everybody. Everybody actually have been going with Burna Boy on this particular tour, and it's really amazing. Now, something not too good, happened, but we thank God that Burna Boy is safe. There was a turbulence, on air, in flight and everything, and Burna Boy had to come back, to console his sister. And you could see him holding the hands of, his sister here. There was actually a very, very huge turbulence with the jet, that, Burna Boy's jet. And he had to come and say, you know what, guys, I had to come back to assure this little kiddo that I'm still here and there's no worries at all. Guys, we thank God that Burna Boy is actually very, very safe and is sound with his family, with his team and everyone. Everyone is safe. Everyone is alive. And we thank God, for that one. Shout out to Burna Boy for actually doing what he does all the time. It's amazing, actually, and it's a clear sign that this guy is definitely one of the major frontiers of Afrobeat worldwide, even though he said I'm not an Afrobeat artist. Anyways, guys, we'll move on finally to Runtown, who is actually making his first appearance of the year in Rwanda. Of course, Runtown, we know, gave us a couple of hits back to back and everything, and there was loads of rumors about Runtown coming back with brand new singles and everything, but we've not heard anything at all from the sound god himself. We just hope sound god is fine. We hope Runtown is actually doing really, really well. Shout out to Runtown. Rwanda was a great one for him over the weekend. It was really amazing, actually. stepped out with his management and everything, and the whole of Rwanda felt the Runtown vibe. Definitely, we saw someone coming from the airport, giving him flowers and everything when he landed, and it was really, really good to see that Rwanda still loves Runtown, and they will do everything to appreciate someone as amazing as him. Guys, that's all we have for you on this one. Gusto News, thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing, telling your friends about what to do right here at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. Please continue to stay safe